Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Last week, I was watching Adrian and Corey on Art's Really Cool, their channel, and Adrian really wants to get into some jewelry. He's hoping to do a video for him to show him what you can do with resin and paint skins, can't talk, and even some bigger projects like some bookmarks. I have some earrings now. It doesn't have to be dangly earrings. I have post earrings here, as well as little round pendants if you want to, mix it up. I have a keychain. This could be a keychain mold or even a bigger pendant mold. These are just some of the skins I have. Of course, I've cut them down smaller so you don't have to see them, but this is like one of the paint skins I have, which is beautiful, which I'm going to use for this big bookmark right here. And these are some of the bezels I have. Now, some bezels come with backs and some without. As you can see here, we have some with and are bigger. I don't have any big pendant bezels with backs, so I'm gonna show you a couple of different ways with just the open back, as well as using these molds. I am so excited for this. I can't wait. And let's get started. I'll clean this up a little. I've cut out, as you can see, some of my skins that I have. I have hundreds of them. Doing fluid art, you do like to try and keep a bunch of your skins because you never know what you could make it out of, right? And jewelry is so much fun, and I want to welcome in all my new subscribers and welcome back to all my returning subscribers. I also will be putting in my description below all the material I'm using and all the discounts I have as well, so please definitely check it out. And I will also have Adrian and Corey's channel link down below as well, so you can go check them out. Oh my gosh, they're amazing. Awesome guys. Let me clean this up and I'll be back. For the moon pendant, I cut out a big enough piece of skin to move around the pendant to see where I want it, and it's so pretty, the gold shimmer it has as well. So I'd like some of that, but I also like the purple as well. I don't know where I want it. Maybe like that. And I'm going to take my pencil. You can also take a Sharpie, a marker, trace inside, because with this one, I am going to tape it onto the resin tape here, and I'm gonna cut this out with my scissors and put it inside, and I'm gonna put a resin backing on it, where this one here, I traced it on the outside, and I'm gonna use the E6000 jewelry bead on the back of this piece here, and I'm gonna glue it down, this skin piece I've cut out, and then put resin on the top. So let's get cutting. I have put pencil, I can see most of it. Anyways, let's cut the moon out. I think a black, even a pen, like a ballpoint pen, would have been better maybe than a pencil. Oh, it's shiny. I can't see. I'm blinded by the shine. Oh, the beautiful glitter of the gold. How is everyone today? I hope you're all doing marvelous and your day is going well. There we go. It's just a little bit bigger here. I'm going to trim up a little bit on here. Because I want it to fit inside. Let's see if that'll fit inside. I think that works. What do you guys think? That looks good. For the tape, best way to do it is to fold it over. I like to fold it over like this. I mean, it can go anywhere, right? Just so it stays put. And then you want this put down quite firmly on your surface so that you get minimal leaks. And just like that, I am going to... I've taken UV tape and I put it on my plastic sheet that I have for my Let's Resin UV lamp, and I've put the pendant down, and I'm just gonna press really hard and hope that no leaks are too bad. I should actually put it over the edge because this pendant loop it's sticking out and it's not letting the pendant sit flush with the tape. There we go. Can you see that, what I've done right there? Just like that, it's sitting over the edge now. And I'm just gonna see if I can't make sure that it's on there tight. Now I'm gonna put on some gloves. I have my Let's Resin UV resin and put some in the bottom. You just want a thin layer. Gonna get my dotting tool out, spread it along the bottom. And there is some bubbles I see. Just going to take my lighter and hopefully pop the bubbles. And I have my Let's Resin light right here. I will just put it in and let it set for 3 minutes. And when it's ready, or even 2, when it's ready, I will bring you back and we'll put in the paint skin. Actually, while it's over on the side, I will get my E6000 out and I am going to put a thin bead. Maybe I should put it in a cup. Just squeeze a little in a cup, maybe, if it comes out. Here it comes. And I'll use a toothpick. Wipe the end of the nozzle off, put this back on. I have a little toothpick here. Let's see if we can't. I might need more. Yeah, I'm gonna need more for sure. It's not enough. Let me squeeze out enough. You don't need to see me struggle. I'll be right back. This is done. I'm going to take it off the tape and I'm going to put my cute little jellyfish pendant on it so I can put resin on the top of the jellyfish. There we go. And there is a little bubble, some resin still seeped under there. See if I can get that off. I was able to. And I'm also gonna put this under the UV light as well, just to make sure the UV is fully cured. And the bubble pretty much got covered up by the skin, so that's good. So let's get our UV resin out. And we will put some on the top of this cute, adorable jellyfish, purple jellyfish. Then I will get my dotting tool and spread it in the tentacles and along here. So these are 2 different ways you can put your paint skins on pendants. The next I will do pendants, and I'm also going to do a bookmark. bookmark. Stay tuned. I will put this under the UV light for 5 minutes now, just so it's fully cured. And we will get back to doing the bookmarks and the pendant. I will pendant mold. I'm going to use this, and for this pendant I thought these were pretty colors. There's this purple, and I'm not sure what it is, if it's a reddish orangish color, but I thought, ooh, this is pretty. And I thought maybe like something like that. What do you guys think? Or because I have little holes, it was bubbles that came up. I wasn't sure how to do this. Maybe like this as well. Trace it out as best I can. And I'm gonna do the same as what I did with the moon pendant. I'll put a thin layer of UV resin on the bottom, and then I will put the skin on top of it, and then another UV resin on top, and then I will take it out and put, if I need to, a backing on the back. If not, I will just cure it again for another 5 minutes under the UV light, and it should be good to go. I'm thinking like that, or like that. What do you guys think? I like that reddish, orangish color up there. Use this paint skin for these bookmarks. What do you guys think? Do you think it would be cool to have the different color like this? Or would it be better to maybe go on an angle a little? What do you guys think? I don't know. This is it's not long enough this way, so it definitely has to go this way. But I was thinking like something like that. Like I could do 3 bookmarks with that one paint skin. If I do it sort of on a little bit of a diagonal, even with a little bit of white up there is nice. Best thing to do is measure the width inside here and the length to get a cut and just draw those lines. What do you guys think? Let me go get a ruler, get that all set up.
Before I start cutting up the paint skin for the bookmark, I just thought I'd show you. The pendants have fully cured, and aren't they just adorable? So cute. And the shimmer on the moon pendant is just stunning. I love it. I'm going to move on and do the top coat of this pendant. It's still a little soft on the bottom, but that's okay. I should have probably first cured the bottom and then put on the paint skin. But let's get my UV resin, and we'll put it on the top, a nice thin layer, because you want to do it in layers so that it cures fully. And then I'm going to put it under the UV lamp for about 2 to 3 minutes, and then come back and check and see if I need another layer. While that's curing, let's cut out the paint skin for this little bookmark. I've measured it. It's roughly, the width is just over a ½ inch and the length of it is 5.5 inches. Here is the paint skin and I am going to put it on an angle. I have my ruler here. I'm going to draw the measurements onto my paint skin so it'll be just over ½ inch in width and 5.5 inches in length. Once I've drawn out the rectangle, I will then take it over to my cutting mat and cut out the shape. Then I will return and we will put it in the mold. The pendant or keychain has been done. It's still a little warm. I am going to take it out of the mold and we'll check it out. It still has a little bit of a rim, so I'll probably take it out of the mold and put a little bit more UV resin on top and then cure it again for another 5 minutes. Oh, it looks like there's a spot in the back that wasn't cured, so I will put that under the UV light for 2 minutes and then we will get started on the bookmark. I'm going to do the same thing I did with the pendant or keychain that I just did. I will put a thin layer of UV resin on the bottom, and this time I thought I would put some alcohol ink on it with some white alcohol ink and see how that goes. I'm going to fast forward you and I'll meet you back here after that. The bookmark is cured. I'm taking it out of the mold now. It's still a little soft, which is normal. It's warm. I'm also going to put another thin layer on top. As you can see in the back, there's a couple of wet spots, and I'm going to put it underneath the UV light for 2 minutes. Once that's done, I will then put on the tassel on the bookmark as well as the hooks for the chains and pendants, or if you want like for a keychain as well.
And here are a few different ways you can use your paint skins. This was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. Thank you all for joining me today. I greatly appreciate all of you. And if there's anything you'd like to see, I would love to show you how it's done. And I'll figure it out if I don't know how to do it. Got a bookmark, a keychain, 2 pendants. They all turned out amazing. Thank you so much. And Adrian, I hope this helps you out. I can't wait to see what you do on your video. And I hope you have an amazing day. Now go be creative, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.